paper dolls. How are you today? I am so happy to see everybody. You guys having a great Friday?
Oh, yeah, I got called.
I am so excited because I am going to show you guys my fall kit. I am so excited about it. Hey Stacy, how are you? Can you hear me okay, girl? Can you guys hear me okay? Yes, perfect. Thank you so much for hopping on. Are you having a great Friday? Yay. Oh, hey, Jamie. How are you, girl? Your package went out either yesterday or the day before. Maybe it was yesterday. Hey, Joanne. Thank you for hopping on. Y'all, I decided this year for my fall kit, I wanted to do a live unboxing. And that way, if you guys had questions or anything like that, I am right here. I can answer them. I can give measurements. I can do anything y'all need. Hey, Kat. How are you? Happy Friday. Oh, you're fine, Joanne. You have fun with your hubby. That's super fun. My hubby just got home. He decided to take a half day today. So when I get off of this, we may go do something fun. All right. Were you guys ready to get started? So I'm going to be reading the comments as I go through everything that's going to be in the kit. And it is live, and it's live now in my shop, and there is a direct link to my shop in the description box. All right. Hey, Wooly, how are you? Okay, let's get started. I personally want to start out with like my favorite thing that you guys know I love so much, and that is the textiles. Okay. Oh, yum, Japanese. Oh, that sounds so good. Oh, so good. All right, so this year I did something a little bit different with my kit than I did last year. This is the big quilted piece you guys are going to get. And what I really love about it is that it's very neutral, and it's just to me like a blank canvas that you can, start to create with. And it is a very big piece. It is about 24 inches by, let's see here, 16. So you could really get a couple good journals out of it. Okay, also I had thrifted, or from an estate sale maybe, a really, really old quilt. And so I went through and cut the squares out. So you're going to get 4 squares. And these are quilted squares, and this is a really, really old quilt. So there might be little love marks on it and stuff like that. And you are going to get, I think, what did I count? 12? No, you're going to get 9 fat quarters of fabric, y'all. So last year I did a smaller like size for all my fabrics. This year you're going to get a bunch of fat quarters. So you're going to get a lot more. What are you eating? What do you eat that's Japanese that you love? Sushi? Is that your favorite thing? What do you eat that you love, Joanne? Maybe she's gone already. Okay, so let me start showing y'all the fabrics. This is the first one here that you're going to get a fat quarter of. And it is very soft, and it is very fall. And it's almost like a flannel, and obviously it's just perfect for a fall kit. with the acorns and the berries and all that kind of stuff. All right. And then you're going to get a fat quarter of this sheet, which I just loved the colors. And I thought that this just screamed like a fall bouquet. But what I also liked about it is that you get a little bit of pink and a little bit of blue if you wanted to, you know, bring some of those colors, you know, into your fall crafting. Hey, Carolyn, how are you? Happy Friday. I guess happy August, happy Friday. I can't believe it's August. Okay. And then here is another fat quarter of fabric, or a sheet, a vintage sheet. And this is also a vintage sheet, if I didn't mention it. And this is a sheet, I'm not sure that it's vintage, but it feels really good. Okay. So again, with this one, the background is this really pretty green color. And what I really, hey, Carla Frizzell, what I really love about it is, again, it's fall to me, but you're getting a little purple, a little pink, a little bit of yellow, you know, you're getting some other colors if you want to incorporate other colors into your fall crafting, because I always love to do that personally. You're going to get a fat quarter of this fabric, or this sheet, which I recently hauled. And I just love it too, because you get all the fall colors, and then you get like a little bit of a blue-green in there. Oh, Carla, you are good, girl. I'm so happy you're on. You're hanging out. Okay. And then I've included, this was a tablecloth piece, and I included it, obviously, because of the color, because I just think it works back, and it's a fat quarter as well, and I just think it works back to all the different sheets. But this is a vintage tablecloth piece. Okay, and then these you're going to get a smaller piece of, so you're going to get just like a smaller piece of this vintage stripe sheet. You're going to get a smaller piece of this, and this is more like an upholstery fabric weight. And again, you're bringing back all those colors that were in the sheets. You're going to get a smaller piece of this, which was also a tablecloth, but it was round, so I couldn't do too big of a piece, but it's a good size. And then you're also going to get a piece of this, which I just absolutely, I'm sorry, you're going to get 18 by 30 inch piece of this. So it really is bigger. It's bigger than a fat quarter, I guess. But look at the lace on that. Is that not just gorgeous? And then look at the tablecloth. It's almost like you could cross stitch on it. You could almost cross stitch on the fabric. So pretty. And every single piece, I was able to fold it and cut it in such a way where every single piece is going to have this really pretty lace on the edge. All right. Then you're going to get a piece of this fun tablecloth. And to me, if you didn't want to use this tablecloth whole, you could absolutely cut it out and do squares and patchwork. And again, you're going, oh, hey, Leah, how are you? Thank you for hopping on. I'm just going over my kit I'm doing for fall. You could definitely cut these squares out and do something patchwork. And it's a good, substantial, like thicker fabric. Okay. And then, oh, and this is another fun thing. I think this is one of the first things I found to go in this kit was this tablecloth. Look at that. Can y'all see those that beautiful gold, the gold pumpkins on that? So pretty. absolutely love the gold on this one. And then you're going to get a fat quarter of this lace tablecloth, which is a nice creamy off-white color. Really pretty. And last but not least, I've got another beautiful tablecloth that you're going to get a fat quarter of, with all the leaves. So you are going to get, hey Debbie, how are you? Welcome. Happy Friday. Hey Daisy. How are you? How are y'all doing today? Everybody excited it's Friday like me? So you're going to get a pretty substantial amount of fabric, and I really worked hard to curate them in a way where they all work together. So you've got greens in here, and this all to me works back to that, which works back to, you've got the blues in here. This works together. You know, it really tried to make it super versatile so it all the pieces work together. And then obviously you have enough neutrals that just basically work with everything. This right here works beautifully with this, works beautifully with that. This works beautifully together. This works beautifully together. That works beautifully together. So really it's very, you know, that looks great together. You know, I really take a lot of time and thought and effort into coordinating all your pieces. So you really can make a lot of journals. I mean, you have a lot of options for covers, fabric tags, ruffles, all kinds of different things. Oh, Melissa, are you serious? You work every weekend? Oh, no. Oh, no. So what time do you go in? Do you like work the whole weekend? You go in like later, or are you at work right now? And then obviously it works all back into the quilted pieces that you're going to get to. So those are the main things. And then I got all of this cut and put together, y'all. And I thought, it's missing something. It needs something else. What is it missing? Well, I just picked this fabric up, and I looked over and I said, oh my goodness, I forgot to add this piece of fabric, and it goes awesome. So I went in and I cut, and this is a really thick upholstery weight fabric that's got, it's really kind of almost linen-y. It's very textured. And then I had this, which is fuzzy, and I had to add that in as well. So you're going to get these two pieces of fabric too. So it's a lot of different fabrics. You work 3:30 to 3:30 Saturday and Sunday every weekend. Oh, okay. So you work like 2 12s. So yes, lots and lots and lots of fabric. I think it's what, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 different pieces of fabric you're going to get in this kit all together, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I mean, look how beautiful. You've got stuff for the inside, outside. Yeah, and this is all new stuff that I've picked up over this past year. Hey, how are you, Sandra? If y'all have any questions about anything or want to see something else or curious about dimensions, y'all just make sure to ask, okay? All right. So then I went in and I made everybody a tassel that will come with your journal. Okay, just with some of the, I kind of made strips of fabric, and I added some of this really nice twine. So you can go back and add beads if you want to. And I did some beading at the top. I have got 8 kits available. And the link in there, it's live now in my shop, my Etsy, and I've got the link in the description box. Hey, Cotty, how are you? Happy Friday. These are going to be listed in Etsy. Okay, now let's look at all the laces and the trims you've got here. So I went through and I dug through everything and got some stuff out, and you're going to get this bag with all these trims in it. Okay, so you're going to get this one, which has been coffee dyed. Okay, which obviously coordinates back. You're going to get a yard of this one. Super pretty. Again, you know, matches. You've got those colors in there too. I did want to bring in some of that dusty rose kind of color here. So this coordinates back. You'll see to this sheet. It coordinates back here. It coordinates back to this sheet. Okay, you're going to get a little bit of this, which I think this is really fun because you can really cut this all apart, and you have all these little flowers and roses, and I think it's nice for making ephemera tabs, stuff like that. Okay, you're going to get, and these are generous pieces too. A big piece of this, y'all, this is like one of my favorite laces in the world. I just love this lace so much. You're going to get a piece of this, which is this beautiful kind of a yellow color, but I mean, again, works back so beautifully to items in the kit, fabrics. And the other thing I like about this one too is it's got a teeny bit of stretch to it. Here's another off-white kind of cream, thick. Again, this is plenty. You could do this. You could make a closure out of this one if you wanted to. Thank you, Cotty. Okay, you're going to get a piece of this, these grapes, which to me, I think this is just very like Thanksgiving, harvesty with the grapes and all that. I don't know if I'll be making a journal from this kit. I could make a journal with this kit. I'd have to go back through and see. I did not make myself a kit, but I have some leftovers. I could go back through and pull some leftovers. Let me know if that's something that y'all would want to see. But anyway, again, the peach works back to a lot of these different fabrics. You're going to get this beautiful applique. You're going to get this beautiful piece of coffee dyed lace, which I sometimes would take a piece like this and bind it like a page in my journals. But again, you can also do pockets with it, all kinds of stuff. You're going to get one of these appliques, same thing. Super pretty to go on an envelope, make a pocket. You could do a beautiful fabric flip with this on a page. This here, which I think this is one of my favorite things to use for a pocket right here. This makes a great pocket on the inside cover of your journal. And it's really nice. You can let the edging hang out. Super pretty. Okay. So these are your main fabrics and laces. It's going to get a little bit messy, but I really enjoy showing you guys how everything kind of works together. But I'm just going to move a few things to the side. All right. I will go through, Kat, and I will see if I can scrape up enough. I cut you guys really big pieces of this, and I would like pull something out and cut it into just 8 pieces. And so everybody could have it in a kit. I didn't even think to save any of it for myself. But I will go through and pull something and see what I have in my scrap bin and try to do that. Do you want to do it on a live, Cat, or something kind of pre-filmed, or what do you think? Okay. Oh, yes, alive. Okay. I will try to. That might be doable because honestly, estate sale season is, I mean, I would say it's really over. I mean, there may be a few here and there, but you know, football, kids going back to school, football season starts. We're a big football state. So, you know, that could definitely be something because I won't be spending as much time outsourcing things at the moment. Okay. Then you get this entire bag. So let me start to show you what's in here. And I'll start with the fibers. You're going to get, I didn't measure this, but it is a good amount of, you're going to get this really pretty eyelash trim and then some of this fiber. Oh yeah, Cotty, beautiful, beautiful happy mail. And then I've got a little bag here that just has some little bit of table scatter and leaves, and it's got some little stickers and twine, just little things in here. And then I've got another bag, which you're going to get a good amount of coffee dyed, not coffee dyed. This is coffee colored seam binding. And I can't remember how much I put in here. I think it's 3 yards. Because I've been working on this for a minute, so I apologize, you guys. Yes, you're going to get 3 yards of this color seam binding. Great for closures. Yes, for the next few months, nothing but college football on Saturdays. That is correct statement. This is definitely a college, I should say a college football state. I included a pretty little doily. I included this little piece of crochet, which I think would be darling to cut and open up and use for pockets or something. And then everybody, these are all going to be a little bit different, but everybody's going to get 3 pieces of lace. And they're all going to be a little bit different. So that's kind of this little lace crochet bag. When I was putting these together, I would put something together and then I would start to get it packaged and then I'd be like, oh, I forgot to put this. Oh, I forgot to put that. Well, and we haven't even started on the paper and the ephemera yet, Carla. So I've included all of this. This is more of the ephemera decorating kind of items that'll come in your kit. Okay, everybody is going to get a piece of this wallpaper. Hey, Tracy, how are you? Everybody is going to get a pack or a set of these pumpkins. So you've got 2 foam pumpkins, 2 corrugated cardboard pumpkins, and if you wanted to pop them out and make them jack-o'-lanterns, you absolutely could. And then 2 felt pumpkins. And then this was supposed to be a banner, but I thought it would be so much cuter like this. All these die cuts, and I think there's 1 or 2 more, but you're going to get, oh, why are you sad, Debbie? Oh, because you're going to miss Khadijah's live sale. Sad. You're going to get 2 of these CD envelopes in very fall colors. And then you're going to get an orange envelope. Oh, yeah, here we go. This is the rest of the, you're going to get a leaf and an acorn. And then I just have, like, this is some journaling cards, just some vintage notepad paper, journaling cards. You're going to get some basic stuff like time cards, tickets, envelopes. You're going to get a vellum envelope, more vellum envelope. I love to put envelopes in the center of my signatures. So, and then this is a piece of a vintage tablecloth here. And everybody's going to get kind of a fall botanical. And this is, everybody's going to get an assortment of pretty, like, what am I trying to say? From paper pads, you know, of the journaling stuff from the paper pads. Everybody's going to get a fun card that's fallish. And then y'all, the napkins for this kit this year. Oh my gosh. Let me start in. Yes, these are just in my Etsy, and I've got the link to my Etsy down below. Let's see here. Yes, Tracy, I'm sorry, I missed that. This is a fall kit, and it's up and in my Etsy. And I decided to do a live because if y'all have questions, I want y'all to ask questions about it and all that kind of stuff. Okay, look at this. This is a pumpkin pie napkin. How stinking cute is that? This is a vintage napkin here. And then you've got a sunflower. You have got, I mean, how gorgeous is this napkin here? Gorgeous. And really you have you've got these different, you know, you've got 2 of this and 2 of that. You have got this napkin here, all the pumpkins. And then you have got this one, which is really cute with the acorns, you know, and the little, what is that, a hedgehog? So cute. And that really, I mean, I could be here all day trying to put everything, but look how cute that works back to that piece of sheet. I mean, yeah, just so cute. So you get a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fall napkins. I put a few vintage postcards in here. Okay. You're going to get some coin wrappers here for your, you can do, I like to put the paper clip and do like paper clips with them. You're going to get a vintage page with a tab to do things with. Oh, here's another envelope. Somehow this one got all mixed up, but you're going to get another CD envelope. So you're going to end up with 3 CD envelopes to work. And everybody is going to get like a vintage sheet of like either from a reader or something Thanksgiving related. And then I just had some little bits and bobs, and I just kind of spread them throughout the kits, just little bits and bobs and things that would be good for making, you know, a film and whatnot, collage, that kind of stuff. I always love little bits and bobs. I think they're so fun to work with. So I just kind of spread some of those around to spread the love around. All right. I'm going to try to keep this somewhat organized. Okie dokie. Thank you. Thanks, y'all. You know, this is like something that is near and dear to my heart are these kits. I absolutely love. Okay, so Kat has already, I would love that, Tracy. And Kat has said that we needed to have a live and I can like craft along with y'all. And so I need to get some, and I need to send some to Carla too. I'll have to see what I have in my scrap bin, but I think I've got enough where I can do a journal with y'all with elements from the kit. Okay, so I put you guys together a nice little jar of beads. You have got all kinds of beads. You've got little fall leaves. You have got big beads, little beads, okay, which that sort of is the reason why. What did I do with that tassel? I put the stuff on the tassel, the cording on the tassel, so you guys could go back and put beads on it if you wanted to. Where did that little tassel go? Hang on, y'all. I'll find it in a second. I don't know. Anyway, there was, yes, the beads are part of the kit. I'm sorry. Everything I'm showing you is 100% a part of the kit that you're going to get. Everything I'm showing you. I'm not going to show you one thing that does not come in the kit. So I'll put that to the side for now. Okay, this, y'all, I'm really excited to have this in here. I'm so excited to have this in here for you guys. This is, look at the back of it, vintage wallpaper. You are getting an enormous piece, and then wait till you see it. Oh my goodness, look at that. Is that not amazing? I'm gonna have to lift you guys up so you can even see it better. Hang on, y'all. Okay, there, let's see if that'll help. Okay, so on this piece, everybody is going to get, there are these 6 images on here, and everybody is, oh, thank you, Bex. Everybody is going to get the same 6 images, okay? And I tried really hard not to crease it too hard and to kind of crease it in areas where it wasn't going to disrupt the images. But, yeah, this, had to be a part of it. And I love, it is like almost like a paper wallpaper, and it is matte. Can y'all tell how beautifully matte that is? Yes, it is. It's a lot. And I mean, look at this bird. So pretty. And then, oh, copyright here, 1974. So super, super vintage. And this is not going to be listed in my shop. You can only, this is like exclusive to the kit. I would say most of the things are exclusive to the kit. Most everything. I think there's one sheet I may have in the shop. But anyway, I tried really hard to kind of fold it nice. Okay, so you could use it how you wanted. And then I have little paper clips here holding it together so it stays good and together for y'all. Okay, and then, okay, before I get to the paper, everybody is going to get a vintage Hallmark placemat, okay, of a turkey. And I am here to tell y'all, I just finished a journal collection, which I'll be talking about next week. But I have not a turkey, but one of these in there, and I just trimmed a little off the bottom and a little off the top, and this makes the most beautiful page in a journal. Gobble, gobble. That's right, Carla Frizzell. All right, and then, oh my goodness. Okay, good. Look, here it is. Here it is. I was looking for you. Okay, yes. So you're going to get this little tassel, but you're going to get all of these beads, and you can bead your tassel any way you want. So yeah, that's what the inspiration was for that. Okay, so let's see. Let me see if I need to catch up. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. This is really kind of how I feel like, not how I got my start, but how I really started to grow in this world was doing these kits. I just absolutely love finding everything, putting it together, and creating something that, you know, you guys can use. Okay, so this is all the paper you're going to get in here, and I'm going to go through it so y'all can see. I have included some ideals pages. Now, again, these are all going to be a little bit different because I don't have identical ideals pages. You are going to get some cardstock, just some solid color cardstock here. Okay. You're going to get, now, you're going to get a lot of scrapbook paper. It is going to vary. It is all going to be similar, and it is all going to be fall related. Okay. But I have got lots of scrapbook pages in here. They're not going to be identical to this, but they're going to be similar, and they're going to be fall related. And I think you'll know me by now. And if you don't, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, I do not put anything in a kit or for sale in my shop that I would not use every day. So this stuff has been thoroughly vetted, you know, to go in here. It's not just thrown together. Thank you, Tracy. And Tracy is like, I have to just say thank you, Tracy, because she's always been such a consistent, huge supporter of my kits, and I really appreciate it. You're going to get some pages here from a teacher's book about fall. Okay, so we've moved on from the scrapbook paper to some book pages now. And these are going to vary. Okay. You are going to get some more like vintage stationery type items. I have included ledger for you guys. Okay. I have included some really, this is really beautiful, that thick, nice ledger, 2 pieces of green. Okay. Everybody is going to get, I like to bind these in a signature, but they're also really good for decoupage. Okay. And then just a good variety of papers, smaller papers. You guys know how I love to do big papers, small papers, and sort of just alternate when I'm putting together. And then this also allows you to me, this allows you to also put, you know, make a smaller journal, and you already have like some pre-done small pages, I guess. Here's some more vintage ledger. You're going to get some of these pages, which I just absolutely love to include in kits. Okay. Then you're going to get, this is vintage inspired paper. You're going to get some of these. You are going to get some of this vintage quadrille paper. You're going to get some of this paper. You're going to get some of Carla's favorite paper. Y'all, I found half a pad of this, and I'm just trying to stretch it out as much as I can. You are going to get a few pages of this to-do list, which I think is so cool because you have little things here. And these rip out so you can like make notes, put them in pockets, all that kind of stuff. More vintage ledger pages here. Oh, I know, girl. You're going to get quadrille pages here. More, lots of different colors of these pages. This one is neat. It's a darker blue, and it has lines on one side, and it has got this on the other. And if I'm doing a tall journal, or even not, I'll fold up like this sometimes and then fold like that. So you have a pocket, and then it's directional, the lines. And you are going to get a bunch of that. And then they all come with a folder that is an appropriate fall color, either red, orange, or yellow. And then if you guys notice this, I've got some little bags of trim. Everybody's going to get another small bag of trim. They may vary. They may not be this exactly. But that is your 2025 fall kit. Now, I also have a little goodie surprise free gift. Thank you, Debbie. Do you guys want to see the gift, the little free gift, or you want to just be surprised? And does anybody have any questions about anything? This is around 180 pieces, but like this, I count, there's tons of beads in here. I count that as one piece. You know, the tickets count as one piece. So you get 3 yards of this, but it counts as one piece. So anybody? Oh, yes. You want to see the surprise? Okay, I'll show y'all the surprise. Let me get this put back together. And this is the 8th kit. So whoever gets this kit, I'm going to make it look pretty like the other kits. I promise. Okay, so this is what you're going to get for your little goodie. Okay, I've got some vintage buttons in here. I've got some cool vintage buttons. And you're going to get some milk pogs. Okay. And you're going to get some vintage cards and then another little piece of trim ribbon. So yeah, you're gonna get some really nice vintage things. 2 milk pogs. Let me see if I can. Anyway, yeah. So that's your little goodie. Does anybody have any questions about or want to see anything else? I really appreciate y'all watching. That y'all coming on and watching everything. And before I put this back together to go to its recipient, I will go through my craft room and see what I can pull. And that would just be so fun. Okay, Khadijah, you're going to sell out of everything in your craft room with your sale coming up. And so you will have tons of room. I promise. You will have tons of room for this kit. I can't wait to your sale, Khadijah. You find really, really awesome stuff too. Really awesome stuff. So I really tried to think about every element that you would need to make a journal. Obviously, there is no glue in here. You know, there's not a sewing machine in here, but you have elements for closures, you have covers, you have inside. You have, I mean, I just made actually a custom order for Tracy a few months ago, and I used wallpaper as the cover. And so you could absolutely use this for a cover if you wanted to. You could make a lot of journals from this, a whole lot of journals. So, yep. Oh, that you did, Tracy? That's amazing. And I do drop like mini kits throughout the year in my Etsy, and they're not going to have all of this. Like I try to do a good, very comprehensive fall and a very comprehensive Christmas kit. So, yeah. Good for you, Tracy. Y'all, I have to tell y'all this too. Put on your calendars this Sunday at 1 o'clock Central Time. I got Happy Mail from Tracy, Nanner Banana, and I won a journal. And I am going to go through this journal. I had to take it out of the plastic to take a picture of it for the thumbnail. I have not opened it yet. I want to go through it with y'all. And hello, Diamond Painting Cutie, welcome in. So yeah, y'all tune in. She sent me an amazing Happy Mail, and I won a Raggedy Ann and Andy journal, and it is just so cute. So, hey Sean, how are you? Thank you for hopping on. Thank you, Daisy. My mini kits are pretty big. Well, I just really want to make sure that like when I'm doing this, I think about what I would want in a kit. And like if I made a mistake, how I would want a little bit extra, you know, whatever, a little extra lace, a little extra fabric, a little extra this, you know. And I work well when I have a coordinated, you know, matching set of items that I can pull from, and it makes the creative process a lot easier for me. Like when I get ready to do a collection, I'll go through and pull everything that I'm going to use for that collection, and then I just sort of, oh, you are? You're still hoarding your Halloween kit from last year? I'm not doing another Halloween kit this year, although I do have some leftover from last year in my shop if anybody's into Halloween. But I love Halloween, but I don't know as many people out there love Halloween the way I do, the way Carla does, the way Stacy does. So I may do Halloween like every other year or something like that, like a big kit for Halloween. But, yeah. So anyway, what I was saying is when I have some coordinating things, it was really easy for me to put journals together. Yeah, Tracy. And I can like have this on my desk and I can shut out all the clutter and all the other stuff in my craft room and just focus, and I have everything I need here. And I love Halloween too. But I say this all the time when we talk about Halloween. I'm an October baby. I'm an October baby. Yeah, Carla's got some awesome, awesome journals, school journals that she's coming out with. Y'all need to go watch her channel. Let's see here. Okay, so this is all about this kit. I will tell y'all though, this has nothing to do with the kit. This is just an FYI. If you live near a Hobby Lobby, go into Hobby Lobby, because everything in their spring shop is 75% off. And when you are looking around the things in their spring shop, I'm just going to show y'all a couple things, and you can like hop off if this does not interest you at all. But okay, they had these in the spring shop. They were $6.59 with 75% off. So you know I'm going to be using these for storage in my craft room. But 75% off, $6.59. I mean, that is crazy. Okay, this is something else I wanted to show y'all. And you guys may know this trick already. I just thought about it. Y'all, this is that beaded garland that you decorate with. Well, I saw this, $4.99, 75% off. What do you think I'm going to be doing with these gorgeous beads here? 75% off. Yeah, I'm totally gonna take these off of this and use them on tassels. I mean, that is insane to me. Yeah, I don't know when it went 75 off, because I was in there with my daughter and we were just kind of shopping around. These are a few other things I picked up out of the spring shop. These little flower gemstones, 75% off, $4.99. And again, this is something that would be cute on a lot of things, and they're pretty flat. They're not two dimensional. So I did grab those. Look at this, mini flowers, $3.99. I mean, that's cheaper than the Dollar Tree. Yeah, Tracy, right? I mean, girl, I'm not going to gatekeep. I'm going to let y'all know about the bargains. Look how cute these are. Y'all can be expecting these as like a goodie. These little scratch art kits. Aren't these precious for spring? Adorable. It comes with the pencil. Of course you did, Khadijah. In case y'all didn't know, Khadijah and I like have almost the exact same taste in everything. Look at these teeny tiny little ladybug stickers. These were 50 cents. That's insane. I know, and these beads are not inexpensive. I mean, these beads are super pricey. But how cute are these? Teeny tiny little stickers of ladybugs. How adorable is that? Oh, and then they had some other things in there that were marked down really good. This enormous brush was $1.49. And this little stencil brush was 74 cents. Yeah, they are. And you're right. They are very, very good quality wooden beads. And then this was not on sale, but I'm going to show it to y'all because I just couldn't believe the price. 99 cents. Look at these Eric Carle flashcards. Are those not adorable? 99 cents. 99 cents for these. I mean, yeah, Carla Frizzell, 99 cents. Look at these. Oh my gosh, aren't these adorable? These are so cute. Oh my gosh. These are so cute. Love them. And I love Eric Carle. When my 17-year-old who just went to start his junior year of high school yesterday was a bitty baby, they had he had an Eric Carle like tummy time mat and all kinds of Eric Carle stuff. Oh, these were at the Dollar Tree too? I didn't see these at the Dollar Tree. I got these from Hobby Lobby. Yeah, I know, those brushes. I mean, I'm not a big painter, but that's a nice, I mean, I have tried to chalk paint some furniture. I think that is what you use that brush for. But Cody, you're the artist of the clan, so you would know. Okay. And then I picked up these. Okay, I didn't mean to make this. This is like a dual part live. Look at these, $2.49, Paper Studio. 40% off. 12 cards and 12 envelopes. Are these not darling? I know brushes can be pricey. I mean, look how darling these are. And y'all know I'm a bow girl. Look at that. Are you joking right now? How cute is that? So cute. And then I love these for, yes, that whole quarter. Look at these with the scalloped edge. Aren't those adorable? I mean, I don't even know what 40% off of, what did I say, $2.49 is? That just doesn't seem right. So I said, yeah, $2.49. That's crazy. So anyway, y'all, I thought I got some more of these, but I don't know if I put them away already or what did I do with them. Oh, here they are. I got them. Okay. And then I got also, there were like 4 kinds, I think. So then I also got a pack of these. Those are so cute. Yeah, exactly. I agree. You use those brushes for, what's a paint mark? Yeah, Dollar Tree is becoming like a Dollar General. If y'all have a Dollar General near you, that's what I think Dollar Tree has become, is more like a Dollar General. Yeah. Agree. Completely. I completely agree with everything you're saying. And then I found these on the, yeah, these were 49 cents. Dollar General's cheaper. We have a Dollar General in my neighborhood too. I like the Dollar General as well. But these were 15 cards. These were 49 cents. How cute are these? I mean, I just couldn't believe it. And maybe it's because maybe it's because I'm all messed up from the Dollar Tree going up in price. I don't know, but I just could not believe the price. And look at the envelope, y'all. How cute is the envelope? So cute. So yeah, I picked up some goodies that you guys will probably be seeing. Probably hold on to these until spring. Oh, they would be cute. I only have got these. Yes, they would. Do you have a pineapple kit, Tracy? Did you get one of those? I can't remember. I've only got 2 left, but I put a ton of the pastel pineapple. You did? Okay. I will put one of these in there for you. But I put a ton of that in my, I cut up the rest of that quilt and put it in the shop for like $3.75 for a fat quarter. But yeah, that would be really cute. Really cute with that. yeah. So yeah, this is the pastel pineapple kit I put together. I don't know, I guess in the spring. But oh my gosh, you're right. Look at that, Tracy. Look how cute that is. That is adorable. And this is the, this is what the piece of, oh my gosh, yeah, so cute. Yep. You guys, I'm making a big mess here. Oh my gosh. That is so perfect. I'm gonna have to start sending that with that. So cute together. So yeah, I could not believe some of the prices on this stuff that they had in there. And then they had their beads. They had their beads 40% off. And some of these beads I think end up being a really good deal, because these were $3.49 with 40 off. And then this was a repurchase. Y'all, this is a cute bead. That is a really cute bead. And then these flowers, I use these. I've been using these on my tassels like crazy. I've almost already used up the first bag. And then these just match so perfectly on my tassels. And then, oh my gosh, y'all, look. They all match the beads. So I picked those up. And then, let's see here. Oh, wait a minute. Did I show you guys these yet? Maybe that was the other pack I grabbed. Yes. Nope. No, yeah. This was the other one. They had blue. They had that one in blue. I mean pink. What am I thinking? I had this one in pink. $2.49. I just cannot. I mean, and they have an image on both sides, y'all. That's crazy. Yeah, Tracy, I'll pop a few of these in you ordered a fall kit. I'll pop some of those in there. All right, guys. So that's all I got at Hobby Lobby. Oh, well, one more thing. I got these at Hobby Lobby, and okay, these were $3.99. These were not, I know. These were not on sale. But if y'all have ever looked for these big rolls of tickets like in Walmart or Target or anything like that, I feel like they're really super pricey. And this is something I do not find around me at estate sales or Goodwill. And I love tickets. So I picked these up for $3.99 because I thought that was a pretty good price. And also, I love to coffee dye these. Like this color specifically does really great in coffee dye. And these are in the party, I think, the party department. Okay, yeah. Oh, there we go. Get this apart. Oh, yeah. And these are really decent quality, too. And the other thing I thought these would be fun for would be to take, I have got some of those spray inks. Yes, they come out really pretty. I don't think I have any. I'm coffee dyeing. I'm still in my coffee dyeing era. I started last weekend. Yeah, I know. I cannot ever find, you know how some creators, you look at their rooms and they just have rolls and rolls of these just piled up and they're really, really old. I cannot find those. But anyway, I'm going to do some of these coffee dye with like some of my plastic mats on them because they come out really pretty. And then I do have a tutorial on my channel for this. I like to put a paper clip and make like a paperclip embellishment with them, especially when they're coffee dyed. They come out really cute. So yeah, I'm gonna do some of that probably this weekend. It's not supposed to rain here, so I'm hoping that I'll be able to do it. Yes, Cotty, they were in the party section. Yeah, Carla. I might have to go back and revisit some of my fun things, but Okay, so when I do paper clips, I like to leave like an edge. Oh, I'd have to get the smaller ones for these. I like to leave the edge of the paper clip out. And so this works really well because you can just glue that together and then you decorate it and then you have a cute little paper clip thing right there. So yeah, which is like another good thing about having the ones that are double, because some tickets are only like one, you know. So yeah, anyway, now that I've gotten completely off topic, all over the place, off topic, but yeah, I'm really excited to break into these and put all my beads and stuff in them. Yes, the fall kit is available now in my Etsy shop. I will be doing a Christmas kit. I will be doing a Christmas kit. I am starting to get Christmas together. I was going to try to bring some Christmas to my next sale, which I guess I can go ahead and announce. Carla and I are going to do our next live sale, or I'm going to, thank you, Carolyn. Thank you so much. Carolyn, you've been such a sweet supporter too, for a long time. We are going to do September 1st at 9 o'clock Central Standard Time. So it is Labor Day. And I thought that a lot of people would be off work, and if you were going to go to a picnic or do something, you might go later in the day. So I'm going to do a live sale that morning at 9 a.m. And I may have a few Christmas items, but it's probably going to be more like the October sale for a bunch of Christmas. Because I'm just not really ready. I've started going through my Christmas, and I have a lot that I want to share with y'all. I'll have a few things at this sale, but probably the bulk of it is going to be in the October sale. Is that going to be too late? No, 9 Central Standard. So you are 2 hours behind. Yes. So for you, I guess it would be 9. No, it would be 10 Eastern. It'd be 10 Eastern time. 9 Central. 8 Mountain. 7 o'clock for, what is it, Pacific time zone? Is that what that is? PST? Okay, so are you in, let's see. Yes. So Tracy, are you in Eastern time in Indiana? Aren't you, I think you're just right above me. You're just north of me. I know you're just, I said that as a question. I know you're north of me, but okay. All right. I didn't realize that. Yes. Okay. Pacific. Yes, Daisy. So you'll be having your coffee in bed watching on your laptop. Oh, yeah. You know what? I bet she is on the line, Carla, because there's one county, I think, in Alabama that's on Eastern time. One county in Alabama, 1 or 2 counties on down by Georgia, kind of South Alabama. So, yeah, I bet she is on the line, Carla. Smart. Very smart. Very, very smart. Yeah, 49 cents. Y'all go over. This was in the note cards wrapping paper. Y'all go over and find you some note cards and some of these. And, I mean, seriously. Now, again, you have to have the space to store it, but this isn't a ton, right? Yes, I've got a lot of friends that are in that kind of area of where Tracy and Carolyn and, okay, only upper northwest corner of Indiana Central Time. Okay, interesting. Good to know. Very good to know. That's great. south of Indy. Okay. Okay, is everybody in here, if you are not a member of my Facebook group, go over to, I've got it linked in the description box. Y'all go join my Facebook group, and Joanne, I don't know if you're in here right now or if you're watching the replay, but thank you. Joanne is my lovely moderator of my Facebook group from Junk Journal Joanne, and she does an awesome job. But I will put in there, I try to do all announcements in there when I'm doing releases. I've been trying to do better about putting lives in there when I'm going to be doing lives. So if you guys would hop over there and join that group, I will be listing in there. I'll try to get a schedule together for doing a fall kit, and I will put it in the in my Facebook group. And also, while we're on the topic of my Facebook group, I want y'all to feel like really comfortable, like posting links to videos, posting links to things for sale, your Ko-Fi shop, you know, telling me what you're working on. You know, I don't want it to be just a platform for me to make announcements. I would love it if you guys would, you know, brag on yourselves, in other words. Because, I mean, I want to know what everybody's doing. I think everybody wants to know what everybody's working on. And I just think it's a great place to celebrate each other. And I enjoy, I enjoy celebrating y'all. And you know that I'm saying that now. It may not be in the description box. Is the description box empty? Did somebody look there already? It might be empty. As soon as we end this live, I will put the info in the description box. But yeah. Oh, good. Yay, Cotty. Yeah. I really just want to be able to celebrate each other, and, you know, I think it's really important because we all live. Okay, Carla, I actually gave you a personal invitation to join my Facebook page, Frienderator. So does that mean you are not a member of my Facebook? Oh, I love you, Carla Frizzell. I love you. How many days? How many days, Carla? No, you did not. Okay, how many days we got left, girl? Till we're a full timer. No, I was just saying because we are spread out all over. Yay, 15 more days. All over the country. It's just a really great place. Like, I love these lives because I love connecting with you guys on these lives. But I mean, the Facebook group is a really great place just to connect to your friends from this world, you know. And I really started it for everybody to use it. So 15. So 3 full weeks. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And guess what, y'all? Carla Frizzell has a birthday coming up at the end of the month. She's going to have a very big end of the month. She's retiring and she's got a birthday. I'm not asking you to tell your age. I just love birthdays. I'm sure I've mentioned that before. I think birthdays are such a great day because it's all about you. You're not sharing it. It is your day. And you can probably blame my mother for that because she always made our birthdays really special. But Carla's going to have a birthday. And then she's going to retire. It's going to be awesome. How did I get all this in here? Okay. Not to go completely back, but Cotty, when did you say, if you're still in here, when did you say your sale was? Oh, post stuff like that in my Facebook group. Say when you're having a sale, you know? And then I even thought about, okay, let me just get y'all's feedback on this. I think it would be fun. I don't want it to be a lot of work for anybody, but I think it would be fun, like once a month or bi-monthly or whatever, if for somebody to really take over my Facebook group and talk about what they do and what they're working on, what their favorite thing is, and maybe, how they got into it, or, something like that. I don't know. I thought that might be fun. Okay, August 28th. Let me get my planner right now so I can write that down. Because this is another thing. I don't know about y'all, but my YouTube has either not been giving me notifications, and I have the bell on, not the like to get all notifications. YouTube has not been giving me my notifications about stuff. Like Melissa, you posted something the other day, if you're still in here, and I watched it. And then, like, the next morning, I got a notification. Or when last time Sandra was live, I got a notification the next day that Sandra was live. And I was like, well, that doesn't really do me any good because she was live yesterday. It's over. They're really fun, Melissa. And you have got awesome stuff in your shop. And those new journals that you have. Okay, Tracy, so it's not only me. There's something going on there. Okay, so it's going to be 5 o'clock Eastern time. My notifications anymore? See, that's crazy. And okay, so there's like, you can subscribe, you can have the middle bell or whatever, and then the bell that's like dinging or whatever, where you get everything. And I have that on people, and it's 5 o'clock Eastern time. I'm so old school, y'all. I have to write it down in a calendar. Okay. So that's why today I didn't give everybody a lot of notice, but at a couple hours before I put that I was going live, just in case somebody, saw it, in case they didn't get their notifications or whatever. So has anybody gotten... Oh, I don't know. Is there an amount that you have to have to go live? I did not know. Melissa? I honestly, I don't know. I mean, I thought you could just go live, like, I don't know. I will tell you, though, turning those crowns off, those leaderboard crowns in YouTube is like the best thing I ever did. Oh, something else, too. My friend Kathy at Raven Vintage sent me a message last night on Instagram. And if you guys have Instagram accounts, go to your messages, and there's this new map feature, and they tell where your location is if you don't turn it off in Instagram. It's like a new thing. And so Kathy sent me a message and said, I can see, like, everybody can see your location, which obviously a lot of y'all know where I live if you've purchased from me. But I still don't like to have my location services turned on anything. So y'all go check your Instagram. It's in the messages, and it's at the top, and it's something about maps. You can turn it off. Okay, so sometimes Cotty, it takes a minute to upload it. Like if you're uploading a video and it takes a second to upload the video to YouTube, sometimes you have to go back and give it time to upload your live. So like you can't watch the replay immediately. And also something I've noticed is that immediately you can't do closed captioning on when the live uploads, but eventually it'll let you put the closed captions on, because I usually watch all my YouTube with the closed captioning on, and you can't do it immediately, but eventually it'll go on. But I mean, y'all, knock on wood, this is the first live I've had in a while and nothing's gone terribly wrong. So, I mean, I even messed up on this one because, right. Yep. Yeah. So yes, you have to make them public. Mine are set to public. They just go public immediately. But sometimes I've noticed when I've just uploaded videos, it'll randomly decide to post it public, private, or whatever. And I've put videos out that I was like saving, which is fine. But yeah, that's definitely something you've got to watch. But even on this live, I thought I was doing good. I posted the link, everything. I didn't have the orientation set to horizontal. And then I couldn't go back and fix it. So I had to delete that live and do another live to fix the orientation. So if you're thinking about going live, make sure you hit that orientation before you schedule it. So like I have one scheduled for Tracy's live and I don't think I fixed the orientation either. So I'm probably going to have to go back in and delete that one and redo it so I can get the orientation going horizontal. Like, I don't know why they make stuff like that so complicated and difficult, but there's like all these little things that I'm learning that I have to really pay attention to get a live to go the way I want it to go. But that is really how I learn, though. I got to mess up doing something a billion times to figure out how to do it the correct way. And also, this is something else I've learned. Again, I am no expert. This is something else I've learned, though. Somebody said that if you use earbuds, like when Carla and I do my sales or whatever, if I use earbuds when I'm talking, it will eliminate or make the echo very slight. So, yes, that is like Cody, that is my life story. Girl, how alike are we? That's my life story. Make the mistake and you learn it. But I have to make that mistake first. I have to. Like, I can't, if I don't make that mistake, I'm never going to learn. And that's really frustrating when you have children who are like you. But, like, I totally understand it. I mean, I get it. They need to make the mistake. Because that's how I learn. Yep. So, that's why I just kind of am going for it and doing it. But, yeah, so I've got a pair of older earbuds that I'm going to maybe try on my next sale with Carla and see if that helps the echo. And if that doesn't work, I may just have to get a pair, like a cheapy pair from Amazon or something. I don't know. Yes. Oh, yeah. Stubborn when I was a kid. Stubborn. So stubborn. And man, I have made those mistakes, and let me tell you, being married and having kids was a big learning experience. Whoa, that taught me so much. It still's teaching me every day. Yep, absolutely. And even, I mean, just in every aspect, not only this aspect, but like in my other job and everything, everything. I got to make those mistakes. Yep. But I mean, I think some people aren't like that. I think some people are like, oh, yeah, okay, well, I'll listen to what you're saying and do what you're saying and da 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 da. I think my daughter maybe is a little bit more that way. But my son, ooh, no. He needs to make those mistakes. Yep. All right. I'm just babbling on now. I'm trying to make this pretty in case I've sold out. I need to send it to somebody. So do y'all have any feedback about anything? About like, what do y'all have anything about like going live? Or I feel like I've just kind of been talking y'all's ear off about it, but does anybody else have anything they want to share about it? I'm really proud of a lot of people in this chat for going live and trying it out. I mean, it is so scary. I mean, you guys, I mean, I feel like you guys are my friends, and I was nervous before this one. Your youngest daughter went to the School of Hard Knocks. Yep. All right, Tracy. Yeah, I'm just not even saying anything, but yeah, thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you, Tracy. And y'all, Sunday, 1 o'clock, you guys have to see this awesome Happy Mail Tracy sent me and the flip through of the journal that I won from Tracy's channel. Okay, good. Okay, good. Yeah. Lives are fun. They're really, I mean, they're so interactive, and I think it's great. Even if you're just sitting there like Cotty the other day went live and what you were harvesting books, but it was just nice because everybody else or most people in the live were working along, doing stuff in their craft room and just chatting away about whatever they were doing. And it was just really nice and really fun. So it's really great. Of course, we can have a brief phone conversation. Absolutely. Absolutely. Cotty, you want to send me a message? Either email me or send me a message or something? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Oh, good. Yay. I can't wait to see it, Stacy. I can't wait to see it. Yes, just email me. That would be a great. Yep. All right. Well, y'all have a great weekend. And if y'all come on Sunday and we'll chat again and go through this awesome Happy Mail, okay? All right. Thank you so much, Paper Dolls. Have a great Friday, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.